Hey everyone, Jero here, back with another Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis video, and today I'm bringing you my clear for the trial of Summon Fury against Titan level 3 where physical attacks are effective. Alright, so before we get into it, if you could please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Alright, so there are a few things we want to mention about Titan where physical attacks are effective against him. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the battle effects. So we have ally overspeed beginning with 90%. The physical defense is -40 and the magic defense is 300%. That's because he was normally weak to magic. So need to take one quick glance at the boss details here because this is very important that Titan is immune to physical defense down, so we can't even bring physical defense down here. Alright, so with that out the way, let's go ahead and jump into the builds. Let's go ahead and look at the high wind. Here's the stats, here are the abilities. As far as roll strings are concerned, Tifa is 100% maxed out, Barret is 100% maxed out, Red 13 is missing one healing node. Alright, as far as our Memoria goes, I am using the Memoria of Bahamut Sin, giving us max ATB increase and then physical magical potency versus a summon. Alright, looking at Red 13's build. Alright, so we have him running his pilot's jacket with heal and buff debuff extension plus. In the main hand, we will be bringing the silver collar. This is a 3 ATB diamond sigil break that is also a wind resist down. It will give us the R ability to boost heal and buff debuff extension. Next up is the brilliant collar. We will use this to raise our wind damage up mid-tier maximum high and provide the R ability to boost heal and HP. Next up we have the limited moon, which is his ultimate weapon that will give us an AoE heal and also give us exploit weakness for the team and provide the R ability to boost heal and interruption arcanum all allies. Next up, I am running the Orchid Shovel for earth resist physical defense all allies, the Gauntlets of the Worthy for physical attack all allies, and the Duraplades for physical attack all allies buff debuff extension. Looking at his materia, in the third materia slot serving as our AoE heal, we have a Cura that is a heal HP stat stick. We have a Blizzard Blow that is a physical defense stat stick. And importantly, we are bringing a healing essence of fatigue so we can remove the fatigue that Titan will place on our team. But this is also a physical defense stat stick. Alright, we will be bringing the Stardust Ray Limit Break. Looking at his R abilities, they are Boost HP level 3, Heal level 10, Earth Resist level 3, and Buff Debuff Extension level 6. Looking at his stats, they are HP 24.6k, Physical Attack is 10.2k, and Physical Defense is 331, and Heal is 6.6k. Next up, we have our sub DPS and tank and Barret. He is running his Dragon King Varvatos outfit with Reprieve and Dragon King's mask. In the main hand, we're using the Fafnir rifle. This is a weapon that will provide Provoke Veil for Barret and also AoE physical defense up for the team mid maximum high, and provide the R ability to boost HP physical defense. Next up, he is running his Teacher's Paper Fan. This is a wind DPSing weapon that is a 3 ATB wind resist down, but will also give Barret a veil, and also provide the R ability of physical attack wind potency. Barret will be using his Missing Score ultimate weapon to give us physical magical resistance plus 50%, and the R abilities of magic defense and enhanced interruption veil. For sub equips, we have him running the Rocket Punch for earth resist physical defense all allies, the Tranquility for physical attack all allies, and the Bahamut Greatsword for physical attack all allies physical ability potency. For his material, very important that I am bringing a magic base Runra, that is a circle sigil in the boosted circle sigil slot, which will be a physical attack and HP physical defense stat stick. But because of the fatigue that he will place on you during the sigil phase, you do need to probably run magic base Runra materials, not Runra blows, okay? Alright, then next up, I do have an Aurora Blow here for a physical attack and HP and physical defense. And I have another Runra here that is a HP physical defense stat stick. I will be using the Mind Blow Limit Break for Barret. Looking at his R abilities, they are boost HP level 6, physical attack level 3, physical defense level 6, wind potency level 3, earth resist level 3, and physical ability potency level 3. Looking at his stats, they are HP 33.4k, physical attack is 13.3k, physical defense is 604. Alright, let's hop over to our DPS in Tifa. We have her running the 7th high school uniform with physical magic award and the class president earrings. Next up, we have Tifa's class president bracelet, her wind DPSing weapon that will provide physical attack up for the entire team, mid, maximum, high, and the R ability of physical attack, wind potency. Next up, we have the blue daffodil gloves, giving Tifa her exploit weakness and providing the R abilities of attack all allies and ability potency. For our ultimate weapon, we are running premium heart for 3 casts of haste and the R abilities of ability potency, attack boost. Looking at the sub equips, they are Bird of Prey for physical attack, physical ability potency, the Odin Spear for earth resist, physical defense, and the Bahamut Cutter for physical attack all allies, physical ability potency. Looking at her materia in the 3rd materia slot, we have a magic based circle sigil Runra that is a physical attack stat stick. And then we have an Aurora Blow that is a wind potency, physical defense, physical attack stat stick. And the same for the first one. And of course, because she is our wind DPS, we are going to be running Odin for Zentexican. Looking at her R abilities, they are physical attack level 7, physical defense level 2, wind potency level 5, earth resist level 3, ability potency level 5, and physical ability potency level 6. Here's a quick glance at all party-wide R abilities if you need to take a pause at them if you want to. Looking at her stats, they come out to be HP 21k, physical attack is 17.3k, and physical defense is 308. Alright. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and get this clear against the Trial of Summon Fury against Titan level 3, where physical attacks are effective. Alright, so let's get started. We'll start off by getting Tifa's exploit weakness going, then go over to Red 13 and get the wind resist down, go over to Barret and use his overspeed and get our physical defense up along with his veil and provoke as well. Alright, then we'll switch back over to Red 13 and wait to heal. Alright, now that we have survived the first Earth and Fury, we're going to get a heal in with Red, go over to Barret, and we will let Barret do a little bit of DPS and refreshing the wind resist down, but that veil went back up soon, so we'll let Tifa handle DPSing the veil and the Earth and Power force gauge down. Red 13 is going to get our wind damage up. Alright. Tifa is knocking out that block with no problems. Alright, here comes the next Earth and Fury, so we all got our physical defense back up to high again, and we should be good to switch to defense to survive it. Alright, coming out of this second Earth and Fury, you either want to make sure to heal or you don't want to come out of defense mode because he will stomp the ground 3 times immediately. So you want to make sure that you're in defense for that if you can. Alright. Alright, so coming up after this, we will be getting ready to go into the sigil phase. Once you see him get Earth Ring power, that's right before the sigil phase will begin. You want to save your ATB on red 13. Here's that Earth Ring boost. We got our starters ray up just in time to take down the Earth Ring boost to knock out that 5-tier physical attack up it got. Alright. And here comes the sigil phase directly afterwards. Alright, and so if I get the cast in right before the fatigue would hit, and this is why you wanted to make sure your circle sigil rumors were magic based, because there is a fatigue on all members of the team, and he constantly places that fatigue throughout the sigil phase. Alright, red 13 is taking out all the diamond sigils, and we need a hit from both Tifa and Barret to take out the circles. Alright, now we'll go ahead and use Tifa's ultimate weapon to get her haste going, get healed up with red 13, and we will continue to do DPS. Also removing the fatigue on both Barret and Tifa. Alright, and we gotta start getting our wind damage back up from here. Alright, and there's Granite Shell, because Barret had Provoke is the reason why he got targeted. He normally targets the highest magic attack user on your team. Alright. And I'm using the Zentexican there to help take down the bar. Alright. And now we're going to go ahead and just continue to DPS him from here. Trying to make sure to take him out. And there we go. Alright, and there you have it. That is how we take down the Trials of the Summon Fury against Titan level 3, where physical attacks are effective. Alright, taking a look at the match stats here. Tifa did a one-hit max hit of 1.3 million and ended with 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Not bad at all. I think you can always just swap out Tifa for any other physical win DPS, so that would either be Yuffie with Diner's Tray or even Young Sephiroth with his Dark Heavens. Alright, well, with that being said, I want to thank everyone for watching the video. I hope you found it enjoyable or informative. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis content, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post that content, and with that, I'll see you in the next one. Later.